Yo, what's good? Welcome to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. If you've been praying for some healing, stay tuned for this reading. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorns. All right, so please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Sometimes the Holy Spirit may have a message or two for you in a reading. Other times the Holy Spirit may have several messages for you in a reading. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned. And if this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all these vibes. And check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements may resonate more than your sun sign does, okay? And that can just be due to, the different moon phases and things that, happen in astrology, all right? And then you can pick and choose the messages that resonates for you out of the different placements and piece them together like a puzzle and come up with an answer for yourself. And if you would like a personal reading, please feel free to book one. The website link is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it, Capricorns. Gang, gang. Yes. All right, Holy Spirit. So what do we have for my Capricorns? What's the challenge? What's the challenge for my Capricorns? Ooh, 5 of Wands. So letting go of conflict for the sake of healing. Oh, wow. Okay, Capricorns. Oh, okay. So a lot of you guys may be having difficulties healing your heart due to some type of betrayal, due to some type of ending, okay, that has taken place, whether it is a love situation, a career, or family, okay. It's just been very difficult to heal here, okay? For some of you that were dealing with a love situation, you may have found out that there was other people involved here. You may have been manipulated and gaslit, okay? Same thing when it comes to a job, or a family situation. A lot of you guys, maybe was manipulated and gaslit by a boss, all right? When it comes to, a certain partnership that you were involved in here, okay? Oops. All right, Holy Spirit. So why is this a challenge here? Like, what happened? 4 of Wands in reverse, okay? Oh, ooh, with the Hierophant, okay? Taurian energy. So with this 4 of Wands card, this is kind of like the homecoming card, but in reverse, it's kind of like a happy home is not so happy here. And it's due to non-committal energy. Because, the Hierophant, this is my God card. So first and foremost, God is all over this, okay? All right. And secondly, like I was saying, the Hierophant is, it's a very spiritual card. Spiritual ascension represents commitment, and it's Taurian energy. So what do you value, right? So for some of you guys maybe weren't treated fairly in a home situation, or a situation that felt like home to you, okay? So if it's a job, maybe that job is like your second family, and maybe you were committed and these people were not so committed to you like you thought, or whatever the case may be here. Yeah, they weren't very true. They weren't showing you who they were, their true selves were. And that's why things didn't work out. And it's taken a lot of strength for you to walk away, because maybe you felt like this was your family. You felt like this was your stability, your security, your safety. And, it was a big loss here. Okay, it was a big loss. So now it's kind of like, okay, well, who is actually here for me? And and things of that nature. Okay, take it how it resonates. Flip it, switch it, flop it, dip it, whatever you need to do. All right, so what happened in the past, Holy Spirit, for my Capricorns? What happened in the past? Okay, we had an Ace of Pentacles. So in the past, there was an opportunity that, you may not have been so sure of. You may not have received that much information about, okay? But it was some type of opportunity that you thought was stable. It looked stable, and things of that nature. Like I said, you may not have done that much research on it, to your liking. However, you thought it was going to bring you happiness, freedom, and so on and so forth. But honestly, it brought more, I kind of want to say chaos. Like, it may have brought some form of stability in the first part of it, or whatever the case may be. Because one thing about Capricorns, we're not going to do something because we like our stability, right? We like to feel safe and secure. So we're not just going to go into something if we don't feel like that's going to happen for us, all right? But like I said earlier, there was something that was unauthentic about it that wasn't being revealed to you, okay? Whether this was people at your job, you know, or just the policies of the job, right? Or, you know, a partnership, right? That person or people, for my poly people, didn't necessarily show their true selves, okay? Things were very unbalanced, one-sided, and things that's how it became, okay? We'll get more clarity on that. So what's going on in the present for my Capricorns? Holy Spirit. We have the Page of we have the Page of Swords here with the Tower card in reverse. So somebody might be spying on you, love. Somebody might be spying on you, or you could be spying on them. Yeah, and with the Tower card here, you know, in reverse, you know, somebody's spying on you, but there's no change. You know, they're not making any moves here. You know, it's kind of like they're secretly, for partnership wise, right? It's like they're secretly wanting a new chance with you, but maybe they're not stable themselves, right? They want to change, maybe want to make things right because they, like I said, things were one-sided, okay? And this could be a job situation that may, you know, be looking at you. So let's say if you left a job or quit a job, you know, quit a job, or they let you go, you know, maybe they're spying on you and what you're doing, right? Maybe you're an entrepreneur now, or maybe you're at another company that's paying you what you deserve, or whatever, treating you better, or whatever the case may be, right? It's kind of like they're looking at you being happy, or whatever the case may be, and or this could be vice versa, Capricorn. This could be you, you know, switch the roles how you see fit here. All right, what else is going on in the present, Holy Spirit, for Capricorns? Thank you, Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of like somebody's looking at you, you know, being blessed. Okay, working on your coin here, manifesting, you know, stepping into your power here. Okay, doing what's best for you. This is actually a good thing. You know, not so much with the spying thing here. I mean, hey, you know, as long as you're protected, though. For some of you guys, you may not have clarity when it comes to a certain situation as to why it happened the way it happened. So for some of you guys, you may be feeling kind of hurt here. For others of you that's dealing with a certain person or a situation, you know, they could be looking at you like, wow, you know, they're really doing good, you know, and they're not necessarily sure of why maybe they made certain decisions, or why, you know, certain things happened the way that they happened, and, you know, having some long nights, you know, feeling hurt, okay, feeling stagnant, you know, whatever the case may be, and not doing too much movement or talking, okay? And for some of you guys that are dealing with a partnership or a situationship, you know, some of you guys are separated with no contact. What's coming in for my Capricorns, Holy Spirit? What's coming in? Oh, okay. So we have the Knight of Wands here with the Four of Swords. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it deals with love, you may have someone that's very charming that may want to come in and heal things with you. Okay, and they're tired of waiting. Intuitively, you know this, though. For others of you, this could be possibly a career opportunity that may be watching you and, you know, really want to invite you on board here. And this might be a situation that is healing for you. Okay, whatever it is, though, please make sure to, you know, use your discernment. You know, don't have your guards down. But whatever this is, it could be healing for you, okay? It could lead towards, you know, some form of stability here, okay? Because, you know, Capricorns love independence. We love our independence, okay? All right, so, you know, let's clarify. All right, Holy Spirit. What do we have for my Capricorns? All right, can you please provide a little bit more information on this Ace of Pentacles in the past? Thank you. Two of Wands. So Yeah. So in the past, remember how I said, you know, initially in the past, something presented itself as stable, but it wasn't necessarily. Yeah. So the Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, it was like not necessarily good planning. Because remember, at first, the Page of Swords was in reverse as the overall energy for the Ace of Pentacles. And so, you know, that's kind of like not really doing your research on it, not necessarily, you know, doing a background. It's just like, oh, this looks stable. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it, right? Well, that may not have been the best thing, right? What about, can I get one more on the Ace of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Knight of Cups. It's like it didn't pour in reverse. It didn't pour into you, right? It didn't pour into you. So whether this was a career, right, you weren't getting poured into properly, right, not enough benefits or whatever the case may be, family situation, you know, you're putting in all the work here, you know, they're not very giving to you. Same thing with a partnership, okay? But there's judgment here, okay? Somebody maybe wants to come back and apologize. Somebody may have come back and apologize, or whatever the case may be. Yep. Can I get Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands here, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Oh, yeah, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, in the present, you know, it's kind of like this Page of Swords energy here with this Queen of Wands. Can I get one more? Yeah, no longer confused. Walking away. Yep. See, and manifesting what it is that you want, being in your power. Okay? Tired of breadcrumbing. Okay? Now, for others of you that's dealing with a partnership, it's kind of like this person might be watching you do good because they didn't treat you right. And for some of you, somebody may want to come back in, rush in. You know, somebody could be manifesting you coming in. But for others of you, it's kind of like you gave up because there was like, this was hard to hold on to. It took all of your strength away. Okay, this is giving me very vampire suckerish. Okay, so now it's like you've learned a lot from this deceitful energy in the past, okay? And it's like you're no longer confused. The veil has been lifted. And it's like you're walking away from that energy because it's like, you know, you didn't deserve that, right? You know, you didn't deserve that, you know, and things of that nature. Yeah, you know now. You know. What's this Knight of Wands in the future? In the future... Thank you. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. So you're going to have communication come in. You know, so this is fire sign energy, okay? You know, some say it's just Sag, but I'm like, that's also Leo and Aries energy, okay? So just a fire sign in general. You could be, sign doesn't matter. For many of you, could be fire sign of a boss or family member, lover, whatever the case may be, friend. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So that's Piscean and Sag energy. So actually, you're going to get some type of communication here from a fire sign. Okay, it doesn't have to be. As to maybe why a commitment or why you were treated a certain way in a situation. Okay. Also, some of you might cause a tower moment for this person or situation because I don't think you want to put in the work for it. After everything, you might put this to an end, or it could be them. You know, take how it resonates. Take it how it resonates here. Okay, so let's see, what was my Capricorn supposed to learn from this? What was my Capricorn supposed to learn from this? Holy Spirit. Ooh, abundance. Ooh, with freedom. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, why? Because nobody is responsible for making us happy except ourselves, right? We are responsible for individually going out into the world and doing what makes us happy and fulfilled, and then coming back to our partner or partners, from my poly people, or family members, or whatever the case may be, and adding that. Right? It's not our partner's job. It's not other people's, our friends' job to, make us happy, right? Now, of course, if we're feeling down and out, your friends want to help, lift you, oh, let's go to a party or whatever the case may be. That's fine. But they're not solely responsible for your happiness, okay? You possess the key to your own freedom here in this matrix, okay? We can't help the law of polarity. We can't help how we deal with it, okay? You're learning about abundance, Capricorn, okay? Set yourself free, all right? You are abundant, okay? Last and certainly not least, let's get your divine advice. Holy Spirit, what is the divine advice for my Capricorns? Thank you. Ooh, look, mending in reverse. Okay, so basically this is like learning again, healing, and not necessarily looking at it from a perspective of, well, why did he or she do this to me? Or why did this happen to me? More so of coming from a standpoint of, what did I learn from this? Okay. So this is Observer. We have the number 49 here. And this reduces down to the number 13. And the number 13 in numerology, that's all about changes, shifts, transformation, okay? And that's exactly what you're going here. Like I said, even from the situation here in your past where, maybe you feel like some of you guys may feel like, be really hard on yourself because you went for an opportunity that appeared stable, right? And it wasn't that, you didn't do. Now you know. So do more research and, for yourself and things of that nature, because you can do anything. You're a limitless being. Remember, you're a spiritual being having a humanistic experience. Take advantage. Create that path that you want to do. Start that job. Start that business, right? Go ahead, take that pole class. Go ahead and, learn how to do pottery or whatever the case may be. Learn how to build a robot, right? Whatever it is, okay? Because we all possess gifts, and you never know. There's somebody out there that's waiting on you, that needs you. So let me read you your advice. It is an advantageous time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you plan. Trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. Yeah. So sometimes we can get discouraged because, mind you, we're having this 3D experience here. And a lot of times when we're manifesting, it's in the 5D. It's just taking a long time. Sometimes it can take a while to come into the 3D. And sometimes God, the universe, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you call your higher power. I say God, so I'm going to say God. Sometimes God, will put us in a time of time out, if you will, or whatever the case may be, so we can take time to heal, take time to get to know our higher power and things of that nature. Take time to get to know ourselves and heal. And we could get frustrated because it's just like, well, I want this and I need this and da 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 da. Well, going through that time, you may not realize it. It's transforming you. Okay? So that's why also this overall energy is just like, you know, thinking from things while you're healing, okay? Thinking from things from a different standpoint, okay? Instead of thinking, why did this happen to me? What did you learn from it? And I know that's easier said than done, okay? So that's what I got for you guys. Love you. Peace out, deuces.